So, hey guys, hope you're doing well. Jerry Purcell coming to you from Spanish Fort, Alabama. The title of this video today is How I Lost 60 Pounds in 7 months at 60 years old. I think that's probably the best title I could give this. Wow, what a year already it has been, and it's already August. We just blinked and it's August. It's not done yet, obviously, but wow, what a year. I've had a big milestone. First 7 months of this year, actually last year, I started a commitment to fitness and just getting healthier mentally, physically, in every way. And in January, I really started in earnest. And at the end of July, I can report that I have lost a little bit over 60 pounds. I'm not done yet. I've got more work to do, but I'm at 88% of my primary goal. And then after I reach my primary goal, there's only about 7 or 8 pounds left on that. Then I've got another 15 pounds till I reach my longer term goal. So I am well on my way. I'm very satisfied with where I'm at right now, but I'm not satisfied enough that I can stop. This is a life change. It's a lifestyle, and I don't really envision myself, Lord willing, ever stopping. So that's the plan, and that's a decision that I made mentally. Last year, really, I just decided that I had to make some changes, and they've been, I would say, methodical and relentless are the two words that come to mind. It has not been easy, but it's not rocket science either. And when I say that, there's no fancy diets, there's no pills, I didn't have a personal instructor. I probably would have liked that, but I didn't, and didn't even really join a gym until last month, and only that's for a few days a month when I'm down at the Orange Beach location. But, it's just been core, basic stuff done in a methodical way. The core exercise that I use, believe it or not, is walking. I walk, I row some, I do sit-ups for toning and some other exercises. That's my clock somewhere on one of the walls here going off. I do some basic light aerobic stuff. I'm getting into a little bit of MMA, just practicing, but that's not nearly as important as what the exercise of walking has been for me. When I started out in earnest, I was doing 3 or 4 miles. I was hitting about 21 to 25 miles a week walking. I had to bring that inside because it just got outrageously hot. And so now I'm using a treadmill. My treadmill workout walking is about 45 minutes. It's about 35 minutes in the morning, just the treadmill part. And then I do another 10 minutes of other stuff. And then 30 minutes in the evening of treadmill work. And the actual treadmill work's about 2.5 miles a day, but it's walking, but it's done at a faster pace and on an incline. So it's more difficult. The reason that's important is because my heart rate gets up and stays up into more of an aerobic mode, which is really the key here. And then I do some rowing and I do some other things, but that's really it. I have changed my diet a little bit, but the diet is not the primary factor. I do need to work on it and focus on it a little bit more over these next 20 or so pounds. And I'm going to do that, but I have significantly cut back on things that I shouldn't be eating, like rice and pasta, simple starches, simple carbs, things like that. Things that I really love, like tortilla chips and salsa. I still eat some of those things. I had some rice last night with fish. I still eat some of those, but I've just cut back a whole bunch, and I'm eating much healthier. I'm still eating a lot, too much. I need to cut it back. But that really is it. It's very basic. And I did say earlier, it's very difficult. This has been a very difficult process because I'm 60. Yeah, maybe. I didn't gain this weight overnight. It took a long time. And I just put it in perspective for you. When I was in the military, I was number 1 in my basic training platoon. And I was number 1 in my Army officer course, basic course. Am I bragging? Yeah, a little bit. But the point of that is I know how to get mentally and physically fit and be at the top of my game. That's been a long time ago, and there's been a lot that's happened since then, obviously. 2 cancers, for example, the last one 18 years ago. Not to make excuses, but all those things kind of played into why I gained weight. And then I just realized I had an epiphany in January when I turned 60 that I didn't want to live this way anymore. And I believe seriously as I do today that, the next 6 months to a year of what I do is going to determine the next 20 years of the quality of life, Lord willing. I still have a lot of work to do, a lot of things I want to do. I'm sure you do too. And so I just I had an epiphany. I made a decision that I'm going to do this as hard as it is. And it has been hard. But, the key is just making that decision and sticking to it and doing it. It doesn't have to be rocket science. It doesn't even have to be fancy. And usually it's not. I just made a decision to do it. And I'll tell you, somebody asked me the other day, how are you losing the weight? So I explained all that. But, the thing with like sit-ups, for example, and that's not really a weight loss thing. It's more of a toning thing. But I couldn't do 5 sit-ups in January of this year. Now I'm consistently doing 100 to 150 sit-ups every day. And even on off days, by the way, this is important. I try to work out 6 and 7 days a week. 7 days is my goal. Some days I wake up and I just go, oh gosh, I can't do this. But even on those days, I'm doing something. And that's the days that, I'll do sit-ups, I'll do some push-ups, I'll do some other light aerobic kind of stuff just to do something and keep the 7-day commitment. And that has worked for me. But I couldn't do 5 sit-ups in January. I'm doing 100 to 150 a day now. And so the key is if 5 is all you can do, then do the 5, and then tomorrow do 6. That's the secret, really. And then the next day and the next day. And it does work. And I've really actually kind of been amazed at how it works. But, I'm losing the weight methodically, and I'm going strong at it. I've got a ways to go. I'm trying to get down into the 180s. That's my ultimate goal. That was the weight I was at when I married my beautiful wife. And that's where I'm going. But anyway, I just want to encourage you that you can do this. You don't have to spend a lot of money. You don't have to invest a lot. You don't have to take medicine. Although if your doctor says that, follow what your doctor says. That's always important, particularly as we get 50 and 60 and older. But the important thing is to do something, get something going, get a program that works for you, make adjustments. I've made probably 3 or 4 different iterations or adjustments into what I'm doing. And sometimes I'll get to a place where I feel like I'm almost hitting a wall. And in order to kind of move around that wall and keep moving forward, I will make an adjustment. And that's something that has helped me to continue and get to 60 pounds. And I've got a few more to go. And so I got to get busy. I got to work out this evening, actually, for 30 minutes. So anyway, God bless you. You can do this. Please do it. You need to do it. And God willing, we'll be more productive. We'll live longer lives and do more for the kingdom of God as we're doing that. So God bless you, and thanks for the time today. Take care.